The 4G63 turbo motor. Just the head. You can kind of see how new everything looks. You know, there's not a lot of oil sludge buildup. Cam journals are looking pretty nice. Not a lot of scoring from debris running through the motor or anything like that. I'm going to go ahead and replace the valve stem seals just because these are, I think, cheapo AutoZone seals. The exhaust ports are nice. They've definitely been knife edged. I don't know if you can see those runners there, but that is definitely not a factory port job. No broken exhaust studs. Everything looks pretty good on this side. Again, same thing over here on the intake side. The runners are knife edged. It looks like the bowls have been cleared a little bit. The casting lines have been cleaned up. No broken studs anywhere on here. The only broken stud on the whole motor is right here on the fuel rail mounting bolt. That one's broken off in there, and talk to the guys at the machine shop. They should be able to get that out whenever they do the valve job. Now the moment of truth is how's the deck look? The deck looks real good actually. You can kind of see here some of these bowls. I cleaned off that valve seat there on the intake side, and it is just super clean. No pitting, no scoring, nothing. The only thing here is we got some damage from the fire ring coming around here, but I mean, like, you can barely scratch that with your fingernail. And I think that's probably going to be easily milled out, like maybe 1/1000ths of an inch. Should be able to get that out. I need to go ahead and scrape off all the old gasket material, but it looks like the surface itself is pretty good. All my measurements are showing it to be in spec. I may have to use a thicker composite gasket though after they mill it this time, because you can kind of see here on these standoffs, they're not milled down to the standoff yet, but there's not a lot of room there to go. But once you get down to that, you're pretty much at the end of the service life. So, well, I could probably get one more valve job out of this. I don't really even know, honestly, if I'm going to have to do a valve job. I kind of feel like I could just lap the valves and drop them back in there. There were 2 bent valves, I think, here and here. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, this is the cam side, so they're here and here. 1 bent exhaust and 1 bent intake valve. But other than that, I mean, it's in really good shape. I'm really happy with it. Alright, Dad, I'll see you in a minute. Bye.